Everybody, I'm coming at you today with a video that I do every now and then, and it is going to be the products that I'm going to be using for the upcoming week. A lot of times what happens to me is I'm running so late in the morning, all I do is like mascara, eyeliner, put some eyebrows on so I won't look like a snake, and pick a lip color. But I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to try to actually do my makeup this week. So here goes. Okay, so I hope I'm not too crooked, but my SD card got full, so let's get started anyway. So I'm going to start with what are for me my base products. I am going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the Orange Corrector. I am also going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the color Deep. As well as for a highlight, I will be using the Avon True Color Ideal Nude Cream Concealer, and this is also in the color Deep, but it is a lot lighter. Well, it's a little lighter than the Shape Tape, but I'm going to be using those, as well as I will be using the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator in the color level 11, but I will only be using this around my brows to highlight my brows if I have time to do brow highlighting at 5 o'clock in the morning. For my foundation, I am going to use what I have on today, which is the Avon True Color Ideal Nude Liquid Foundation, and this is in the color Deepest Terracotta. I will also be using one of my standbys, and this is in the color Rich. It is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination Color Correcting Illuminating Full Coverage Cream plus Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum. Sorry, plus SPF 50. So this is what that looks like. This is one of my favorites, and it might get more use this week than the Avon foundation, because I really like this, and it's worth all the names that they have on it. So that is that. And I will be using while we're still on the face, I'm going to use we'll do blushes. So I'm going to be using two of my old standbys. This is the NYX blush in Cocoa, which is a favorite. My sister said this was going to be discontinued, so if I go to the beauty supply store to pick her up one, and if it is and they have more than one, I'm going to pick up a backup for myself as well, because that is a good color for women of color. And I'm also going to be using the blush in the color Desert Rose, which I have on today, and I like that you can build it up like it's not a whole lot of color when you put it on. I'm going to be using the Milani Powder Blush, and this is my favorite one in the color Warm Petals, which, let me open it up so you can actually see the color. And this is when I just want a flush of color, kind of a little bit of a highlighted look, because on my skin tone it almost kind of blends in, but it does give me like that glow, so I do like that. As well as I am going to be using the Sleek Face Form, which is a contour and blush palette. Mine is in the color Dark, so I will show you what that looks like. And don't ask me why I keep them in the boxes. Like, all of my Sleek products are still in boxes, but this is what that looks like. And this color is a good highlight for like a little glow. It's not like really shiny. Let me just show you. So blending that in, it just gives you just a little glow to me without being really sparkly on the face, so I really like that. I am going to be using as well actually two powders. I'm going to use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I usually do that under the eyes or wherever I use like a highlighting concealer, and I use this one the same way as well. And this is the Avon, they repackaged this, so this one will probably be now the Avon True Color product, but the one I have is the Ideal Flawless powder, and this is in the color Neutral, and this is excellent to put like up under the eyes to set your concealer. So I really like that. I'm kind of moving toward the eye a little bit, but it's still a base product for me. I'm going to be using the Avon True Color eyeshadow primer, and this is in the color Warm Beige. And they did have this a while ago, and they discontinued this one, but they kept the lighter color. So I found a couple of them on eBay that I used, but I'm super glad that they came back with this color because this is excellent on darker skin tones. As well as I'm going to be using the NYX eyeshadow base in white, just to give my eyeshadow looks, my eyeshadow colors just like a pop or a brightness. So I'm trying to put this stuff back as I use it, but I'm not doing that well. I'm going to be using the Avon Ideal Flawless Pressed Powder, which is probably the True Color. This is repackaged as Avon True Color now. This is in the color Fawn. Everybody knows this is what I use. I really like it. But I also pulled out one that I got in the color Ginger, which looks like that. Don't know. I'm going to try that. Looks a little lighter. Is it lighter or... I don't know. Well, it's a tiny bit lighter. So we'll see what I'm going to do with that one. I am going to, as I always do, stick to, there will be days when I don't want to do the Shape Tape and all that, but I will stick to the Ideal Flawless Cream Concealer. And this is a new one, but I have one that's already in heavy rotation. This one is in the color Dark, which is, no, both of these are deep. What's the deal? Okay, wait a minute. I got about 100 colors. I don't know. Okay, so this one is the regular one that I use in the color Dark. I don't know why I pulled out Deep. Maybe because I felt like I wanted to use that as an under eye color as well. Got to give myself some options. That one is a little darker. That one is Chestnut. And this one is the deep one. So, yeah. It looks a little bit dark on camera to me, but it's a lot lighter than the dark one, and I probably could use that as an under eye concealer. So let's put that up. So next I'm going to go to the eye products. Oh no, I forgot one thing. I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics number 50 serum. It's an anti-aging collagen veil primer, which looks like this. Or I'll hold it this way so you can see it. And they also say that you can use this when you're not using a primer. I mean, when you're not using it under foundation, you can just go ahead and put that on, because as with all of the other IT Cosmetics, as with all of the other IT Cosmetics products, they have a lot of ingredients that are good for the skin. So whether or not you're using makeup, you can use that one. So I'm going to put that in my bag. I'm sorry, I was just looking back to see if it had any SPF, but I don't think it does. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the eyes. And I already showed you the bases I'm going to use. As for eyeshadows, I have just 2 palettes for the week. The first one is going to be the Morphe 35, the Morphe 25B palette. Out of the 2 palettes, I like this one the best. I have to hold this one in because I dropped this palette and that color fell out. But I kind of like the reddish brown tones of this Mocha palette better than the Copper Spice. So I'm probably going to use this for more, but it's definitely going to be in the rotation this week for makeup. The other palette that I'm going to use is the Revealed Matte palette, and I'm just going to use that if I feel like I want either contour or like an outer V color that I don't have available in the other palette. Have not really dug into this yet, but now it's time to. And I apologize because I'm a crazy person. I didn't mention to you all another contour palette or 2 contour palettes that I was going to use, and a blush palette. I'm a nightmare, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm scatterbrained, but I'm getting a video out today, so let's do that. So I'm going to be using the LA Colors I Love Makeup Contour Palette, which is, this is the dark one, I think. Yeah, this is medium deep actually. And I like this one because it has this color right here, which is a highlight color, if you can see that. Okay, you probably can't see that. It's a little bit hard. It's another one of those colors that you can put on as a highlight that is not glittery shiny, so I like that. And it has a color in there that I can use to set under eye products right here, which is that peachy color. And I like the fact that it has a dark enough brown in there to use for me as a contour. So I'm going to use that, as well as, and these probably are going to stay in there for more than a week or two. And y'all know I do my makeup baskets for at least 2 weeks. I'm going to also throw in this contour palette, and there's no explanation. It has the dark colors as well as the peachy color. And the blush palette that I'm going to be using is the Coastal Scents Blush 2 palette. Simply because it has colors in it that I think are brown girl friendly. I didn't want this video to be very long, but it seems like I have a bunch of crap that I'm using this week. So, moving on. I don't even know where I was, but let's move on. I am going to be using my Revolution Makeup Pro Fix Oil Control Setting Spray. That is my favorite. For mascara this week, I'm going to just stick with the Bare Minerals Lash Domination. For my brows, I'm going to stick to another favorite, which is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. And when I feel like I need a little bit of help, because some days I just can't seem to get it together with my brows, and I use this also today. This is a Coastal Scents palette that I put together for myself with some brown colors, but I'm using it as like a brow palette. So that. For lipsticks, I'm just here to tell y'all, I use like one thing usually for like ever. Right now I am stuck on the MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy, as well as I got a new MAC lip liner in Chestnut. I go through these like all the other MAC lip liners I have no love compared to the Chestnut. I use the Chestnut so much and replace it so much, you know, I cannot find another lip liner that compares to that. So I'll just pay the price for the MAC. So I'm going to be trying something new for me. I got this in a BOXYCHARM, and it is the Temp 2 Liquid Glow. So it says you shake well and apply by hand, but this is what this looks like. So let me see if I can squeeze just a bit out. Well, I'll just tap some because it's all around it. So that is what that looks like. I'm not all that excited about a liquid glow, but I'll give it a try. It looks pretty. It feels kind of oily though, so that might make me a little angry. But I think that's it. Did I miss something? Other than I'm going to be using and it's in my purse because I use it all the time, and it is the ColourPop matte liquid lipstick. I don't know what they call them. What do they call them? The Ultra Matte Lip, and it's in the color Monday, and it looks just about like the Velvet Teddy. So that is that, you all. If I forgot anything, forgive me. I think that's my whole face. If not, I'll add it later. But thank you guys for watching. I don't know why this video is 15 going on 16 minutes, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.